Welcome to the stream, everybody. If you're watching on a VOD later, welcome to the VOD. Just gonna play some arena today. Chill stream again, just like yesterday. What is this button? Sorry, looking at stuff in OBS. Let's see. I need to do this stuff before I start. Okay, alright, we're good. Should be able to hear me okay. Should be able to hear the game okay. Let's go run some AQ real quick. Like a good soldier. Probably turn my controller on so I can actually play the game, you know? We're just gonna use Sentry. He's kind of a beast, actually, for AQ. I feel like. Reason being, man. The, like, science thingy, whatever that buff is pretty helpful. Man. I'm a little tired today, man. I was, like, crazy juiced up yesterday. But today, man, I'm just, like, kind of dragging a little bit. I think most of that has to do with the insane amount of dinner I had. But, you know, 'tis what it is. We're just gonna keep using Sentry for everything. Get him that ramp. Oh, that pushed her to a special 3? Whoopsies. That's fine. Sentry's insane, bro. Look at that. Doesn't even matter. Stun me all you want. Anyway, man, hope all your guys are doing good. I've been doing good, just kind of forgetting which accent I have. Sentry will be fine if we can ever get to a special 3, but he do be kind of a killer. All right. Who next? Let's do Ronin. And I don't really like this microphone that much. I want one that's like a little bit less in my face. Alright, let's go. Jean Grey. Dang. Dude, her little force field is, like, pretty good, actually. Like, it comes in handy more than you would think. Especially for me, because I really like to parry a lot. I am a big fan. Medusa. Oh man, I don't know how she caught me there. Whatever. Irote. Man, sorry if you can hear a an airplane outside. Okay. Let's go jump into the arena. How much time exactly do we have on this Battleground season, by the way? 16 hours? Okay. Cool. Hey, shoutouts to Bureau Man and his new alliance. Got to complete a quest today. Cool, cool, cool. We will do that. We'll do that. Let's start off today with the 4 stars. Kind of sounds fun. Really? Dude, we starting off hot with the AI just intercepting me. Good news. I didn't even know he had his evade up. I wish Mysterio could like do something else if whoever he was fighting was poison immune. Man, I thought I dexed way early on that. I don't even remember what the special 3 for Mysterio does. Oh, I am dehydrated as crap. Oh. I like Elsa Bloodstone, man. Come on. Hey, we might get Tim on call today, actually. Wonder if he will. Dude, the new Cyclops rework just feels good. Don't you guys think so? Like, it just feels crispy. Like the sound design, character design. Oh, I love it. I just don't love that he doesn't run forward. That does bother me, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why they had to do that. At least let me turn it off. Kind of like how Vox has it in his signature ability, I think. Do it that way, Kabam. I would like to know, like, what was behind that design choice? Is there anything about Cyclops that would, like, suggest that he, like, would never... I don't know. Oh my gosh. Take that, Punisher. Man, can you guys imagine if Star-Lord could keep his combo in between fights like Aegon? That'd be crazy. Man, that would really turn him into, like, one of the most insane long-form champs in the game, actually. Because Aegon, like, I think he'll hit damage cap, but it's only with his Furies. I don't think he can hit it without him. At like max ramp. But Star-Lord, dude, you take like 1-2 long form content style fights. It's GG. Wonder how potent that energy resist is. Like, if Superior Iron Man could heal from shock. Probably. Sim. Hey, Spidey, Charles, where y'all at? It's not like you guys. Just kidding. Tuesday's kind of a weird day, I'm gonna be honest. Like, Monday rolls around, and you're all hyped, you know, because it's like the start of a new week. Or you're, like, depressed because it's the start of a new week. And then Tuesday is like Monday's hangover, you know? You're either just, like, cooked because your Monday was awful, or, I don't know, like... I feel like that's actually... No, that's pretty much how Tuesday goes, right? You're just exhausted all the time on a Tuesday. Especially if you, like, don't work on the weekends, right? Because then you're, like, kind of chillaxing on the weekends. Unless you're, like, you got to get a bunch of stuff done, which is, like, how some people are on the weekends. I'll, like, alternate. But, you know, then you'll just be cooked when you go back to work or do whatever on Monday. And then it's just a downhill slope until Saturday, right, guys? Dude, if we're lucky, we'll get through all the arena before anyone gets here. Then nobody can like convince me to go into Epoch or anything. Namely, Spidey. He's already trying to get me to buy new crystals and stuff, man. Devil on my shoulder. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Hold it. Hold. Ooh. Pineapple. Alright, it's gone. Hey, there's my friend. Hey, what's that, like, crown next to your name? I've never seen that before. Does that show on your end, too? Anyway. What does it say if I hover over it? Let me see. It says you're my top fan. What does that mean? Top fans in XP. What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges and live chat. Oh, it resets every stream, so you can always try again. Okay, so it's just like XP you accumulate, I guess? Dude, nice. You can send live chat messages. That will give you XP, or you can send super chats and super stickers, whatever those are. Oh, and you can turn it off. I'll just leave it on though. It sounds kind of fun. Just a way for you to flex on everybody else. Kind of cool, I guess. Huh. That's cool. It kind of sounds like how Twitch has channel points. Or like they're trying to get something like it. Well, you have a Spider-Woman, don't you? Unless you can't use her for Enchantress. But dude, I thought you weren't going into Wheel of Fate for like a long time. I thought you were gonna give yourself some recovery. Oh, you used Onslaught? Oh, gotcha. I would get creamed, bro. I bet I'd spend so many revives on Enchantress. Yeah, I thought you'd be too busy, like, grinding Battlegrounds. The season ends in, like, 16 hours, man. Get all the Radiance you can. I think next, assuming, like, next Battleground season doesn't suck big ones, I think I'm gonna, like, put a little more focus on it. Try and maybe get out of Uru. We'll see. You're waiting on your game crash. You cheese lord. So you're committed then. Like you're like far enough in that like you probably want to finish it, huh? Might as well play arena in the meantime, my dude. Farm up the units, you're gonna need them. Or maybe you won't, dude. Maybe you're just crazy. Crazy good. But yeah, because I don't think I'll get like a lot of Radiance from my Alliance, so I need to be getting it from Battlegrounds. Kind of what I'm thinking. Kind of what I'm thinking. I'm also thinking... well, actually, no. I could do that next Monday. I didn't even know Thor was in the quest. Is it regular Thor? Or is it Rags? It is Rags? Okay, nice. Who do you have to use for that fight? Whoops. I went into Epoch today to kind of like practice and like play around in the Hulkling fight. Adam Warlock? Oh, nice, man. I still want to pull an Adam Warlock. He's on my list of champs. My desireds. But anyway, I got the Hulkling solo with Silk. I got hit like once or twice though, so it wasn't perfect, but I know that's definitely soloable. At least. I'm still in that quest though. I still want to try Absman and see how that goes. I mostly just want to see if I can use Nefaria. Hey Vernon, welcome to the stream, man. You're my number 2 fan. According to this new weird YouTube feature thing, you get a cool purple crown by your name if you keep chatting. Dude, I think that would be cool. Do a MODOK rework? No. Were you in the stream when I was saying he looks like Mr. Electric from Shark Boy and Lava Girl? I think they need to give him that look. He's already basically there. Or wait, no, never mind. Well, MODOK is close, actually. It was Arnim Zola we were talking about. Never mind. They both look very similar, though. You know, big TV faces. Honestly, they both look like Mr. Electric. Yeah, hey, that's a good point. Purple is the color of royalty. That makes sense. YouTube actually, like, paying attention to history. Yeah, it's kind of a... I've never seen it before today, so it must be, like, brand new. TMNT's Krang? But a tech champ? Yeah, dude. He does. That, dude, Zola and MODOK are just goofy. Goofy looking guys. Are there any more like floating head characters in the MCU that we need, or just in like the comics? There's got to be someone else out there. I mean, there's a lot of goofy characters they could add. Galactus? Wait, no, Galactus isn't just a big, big face. Oh, shh. Spidey, whoa, you've been dethroned. Vernon taking over, bro. The war is on. I wonder why, though. That's so weird. Oh, the popcorn bucket? Hold on, let me look. I haven't seen this. This is important. That's not too bad. I was expecting something way worse than that. It does look kind of weird, though. At least, like, this time they actually have Galactus. You know what I mean? Like, the first Fantastic Four movie. Like, they had Galactus, but he was just, like, that weird big tornado thing. Do you like the darker purple? I'm surprised they're not all sorts of different colors. I wonder if that is like something I can customize. Make it like green or something, I don't know. I wonder how many people have every popcorn bucket ever released. Or like from like Cinemark, I think is who does it. Because like they're very collectible, I would say. Or like maybe they will be. Oh yeah, the MCU Dormammu. Yeah. That was an L too. They definitely sold the fact that Dormammu is like some big scary magical being, but I don't know, man. I like the actual Dormammu design. I don't think there's any reason they couldn't have done it and made it like an actual person actor. Yeah, dude, the Dune 2 one that looked like a we'll just say a adult play toy. Yeah. Or yeah. Yeah, all pretty much all the Fantastic Four stuff I feel like was just straight up travesty. I hate it, man. Like I can see it if the comic book character is so insane that you like can't replicate it on screen. But with Doctor Doom and like Dormammu, there was no reason to take any sort of like artistic liberty, you know? You have the comic right there. The design is right there. Just one-to-one copy. No one's going to complain about it. Just do it. You don't need it to be anything fancy or special. I don't know, man. Some people just want to spend millions of dollars on fancy CGI. Which is worse, the X-Men? I mean, I think it's Fantastic Four without question. Like, I don't even think it's close. Those are all just, like, poop. Admittedly, as a, what, I don't know, 8-year-old, 10-year-old, I did think, like, Fantastic Four 1 and 2, like Silver Surfer, were not bad, actually. But, as an adult, you watch them and you're like, yeah, these movies kind of suck. Yeah, X-Men I thought were fine. I mean, there's definitely the occasional stinker, but I think for the most part, the X-Men movies are solid. And then Venom is like, I didn't expect a masterpiece from it, and like I found it like decently enjoyable. So I don't rank it like super high, but definitely not super low either. It's kind of in a good middle ground. Cheap looking Juggernaut running through the walls. Ah, dang it, dude. I was a little bit too late on that beam. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, Deadpool is the only one that did Juggernaut correctly. And even then, like I said, like we were talking about a couple of days ago, it's not even perfect because it's not necessarily like, it doesn't really showcase how actually insane Juggernaut is. I just remember as a kid, Spidey 8 thinking Human Torch was like the coolest. Because, like, dude, I mean, he can just light on fire and, like, fly. That's awesome to a kid. Heck, it's awesome to an adult, to be honest. I think I would still probably want the Human Torch's powers out of all the Fantastic Four. Although, as I get older, you know, and the gut starts to form a little more, there is a little bit of a desire for Mr. Fantastic's stretchy ability. You know, because I could probably just, you know, not gain weight or anything. I don't know how it worked, but... Hey, dude, the old Hulk movies weren't, like... I don't know. They hold up okay, actually. There's a lot of people that actually really like the older Hulk. The thing I do like about like the OG Hulk is it actually sold the fact that like Bruce Banner genuinely does everything he can to be like calm and keep the Hulk in check. Whereas I feel like the MCU, like Mark Ruffalo Hulk, that's kind of trivialized at that like at this point. Like it kind of feels like Bruce doesn't care that much if he hulks out, which is just like not normally how that character is at all. So I do like the OG Hulk movies for that. Now the number one Hulk will always be the like super duper old school one where he only just like they just like painted the actor green. There's like no CGI or anything. I don't really like it that much, Spidey. I mean, they needed somebody, but Darren Waller is like always injured, it feels like. And yeah, he's kind of old for a tight end. You hope they don't introduce Hulkling and Wiccan at some point? I mean, Wiccan was already in the WandaVision series. He wasn't Wiccan yet, it was just Wanda's son, but I'm pretty sure, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure canonically that's Wiccan. Her kids, they're like Wiccan and Speed, I think, is their two, like, hero names. Which kind of, like, makes it sound like one of her kids is a superhero and the other kid just does a lot of drugs. Am I even like doing anything at this point? Because I debuff him and then he just will power heals. Nah, okay, we're whittling him down. Bruh. Yeah, I don't think they would be able to do Hulkling well, to be honest. I mean, especially the way they introduced Scar, which is the Hulk's son, in the She-Hulk series. That was an abomination, man. Okay, tell me that wasn't an absolute masterclass in Infinity Man fighting. I think when I'm finally done with Epoch, I'm gonna switch to Recoil Masteries for a while. Just so I can farm units up pretty good. Which it'll be a little painful, to be honest. Because a lot of my characters aren't really ouchie friendly, but that's okay. My gosh, I'm gonna shut the window real quick. I don't know if you guys can hear the airplanes and stuff, but it's driving me crazy. Okay, I'm back. Nothing is worse than the characters called the New Warriors. I have never heard of those. Is that just like their version of like trying to reinvent the Avengers or something? Like on the same level as the Eternals? do know it's been kind of a dark age for Marvel Comics lately. Not a lot of people have been really liking them. I don't really know why, I just know that that's kind of like the chatter. Dude, they're gonna add a 7-star Doctor Doom. You watch. It's going to happen. We should get a Sunspot movie. That would be really cool, actually. I think he's Korean? He's either Korean or Chinese. Maybe trying to think. I think he's Korean. I think he's from the same universe as Big Hero 6. Or like the same area. Snowflake and safe space and screen time? No, that's not real. There's no way. There's no way. Hold on. Okay, what are they called? The New Warriors? Nah, that you're lying to me. Let's see, where does it show me the list of them? Created by agents. Current roster. New Warriors members? Is this where I'm looking? New members. Oh, I don't see anything like that. But this is Wikipedia, so... Unless I'm just like not looking in the right spot. Let's see. The New Warriors Snowflake. No, that's not real, dude. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, is it DC? No, wait, it is Marvel? I'm so confused. Apparently, it was a parody comic book. Man, I don't know. I'd need to do more research into this. I mean, even if it's parody, it looks a bit silly. Well, yeah, that does look kind of miserable though. Not gonna lie. That's funny. Oh man, you know I don't envy comic book writers though, dude. It must be so hard to one, think of like new powers and stuff all the time and like be original. You gotta think at this point, like years and years of comic books, they've done everything under the sun by now. Yeah, that's kind of interesting, Vern. Good thing it didn't take off or anything. That seems kind of like it would have killed Marvel pretty quick. They can go off of Spider-Man for 40 billion years. Honestly, though, that's probably more true than you really mean. Try 60 billion. They're gonna milk that Spider-Man character until the cows come home, man. I mean, dude, they've got tons of like opportunities too. If you've watched any of the Spider-Verse movies, there's like a butt ton of Spider-Man characters out there. Another tricky thing with comic books, right, is like nobody stays dead, you know, and so it feels like there's almost no stakes for like a lot of different storylines. Because if they die, then that'll just be retconned later, or they'll just be like, yeah, that actually never happened. Yeah, like, or they'll like Dragon Ball Z level BS, bring somebody back, you know. That's how Dragon Ball Z is, or just like Dragon Ball series, I guess. Like if anyone dies, they're always just like, yeah, no worries, we'll just like revive them with the Dragon Balls. It's totally fine. But you gotta keep your cash cows alive, you know? You can't just be killing off heroes left and right. Peter's uncle keeps getting killed in each multiverse. Yeah, that's honestly a bummer. It's crazy to me. Even in, like, cinema, how many times they've done that origin story. It's like, man, by this time, don't we all kind of understand Uncle Ben? Or like you could at least do it in like a 10-second montage at the beginning of the movie. It's such a bore. It was kind of like that's kind of what made like the Aunt May thing with the newest Spider-Man like kind of a pleasant surprise. Because it wasn't just the same like regurgitated Uncle Ben storyline. Although, don't get me wrong, Uncle Ben is the goat, okay? But you know, for like the 8th time, I'm good. Don't need to see it. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with Judge Dredd, Vernon. I know what he looks like, but I don't know any of that guy's story. I think he's got a couple like movies about him. I don't know that they're good though, or not. Movie in the 90s when Wesley Snipes played Simon Phoenix. Wesley Snipes. Who does he snipe, dude? Don't you love that when somebody's last name tells a story? Oh, who you sniping, buddy? Yeah, I have never seen it at all. And the fact that I feel like I've never really heard anything about it outside of, I don't know, just barely kind of makes me think it probably sucks. Is that a good guess? I don't know. What is the judge dreading? I don't know. Doing his job? I'd have a hard time being a judge, like IRL, just because some people are such morons. I would have a hard time not just like laughing at them to their face. Like if you've ever watched those what are they called? Like community courts or like just like the ones on TV, you know, like Judge Judy and stuff like that. There's some people with some absolutely brain dead problems and takes. Makes you feel bad for our justice system in America, at least. Although, have you guys seen there were like two buddies, and they would take turns going on shows like that, and like filing a lawsuit against the other one, and then they would just like split the money at the end of the show because they'd get paid money for being there, I guess. Freaking hilarious. Oh, dude, I did see that, Spidey. Yeah, that spawned so many memes, dude. It's such a bad dive too, man. But yeah, I've seen some funny ones on that. I like the memes where they'll have the oh, I forget what the song is. But it's the I think it's by Bag Raiders, like bagpipes, but they're like da 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 da, and they'll just like have them going through space and stuff. But it's the guy diving, and he just keeps going on forever. I love those things, man. Ugh, we gotta get back over 12,000 units because somebody just wanted me to spend all my units. Jeez. I don't know, Spidey. I think they just get fed up with, like, the degeneracy, honestly. They, like I said, bro, they probably get so annoyed. Because it takes quite a bit of, like, I would say intellectual capacity to be a judge. And when you have people that are here, like, fighting over just, like, the stupidest crap, or, like, you know, getting found guilty for stupid crap, it probably takes a toll on you after a while, you know? Like, I really bet that's what happens. I bet they just get so, like, I'm done with it, you know? I would. Yeah. I think that's kind of like the kind of people that typically find law though and like are attracted to it. Just people with big egos. Cuz like you have to have a certain I don't know, kind of drive, I think, to be like a lawyer and then a judge. Cuz like a lot of those people start out like in law like from the lawyer side, I think. And part of that is just always wanting to be right and being like the arbiter of truth. I'm sure they get like such a power trip, especially when you're a judge, because it's like this is my courtroom. You do what I want you to do, you know. Yeah, see, it's all about being right. They're all just like really narcissistic and yeah, arrogant. Having said that, I have met a couple really nice lawyers. They were just like really humble people. So I mean, there's good ones out there, but yeah, I think for the most part, like especially if you're in the lower court where you have to deal with a bunch of the stupid crap, I think that's probably where it's the biggest problem. Oh, I forgot she goes unstoppable after the special one. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know. That could have really done anything against Phoenix there. Dark Phoenix, excuse me. My apologies. Pay to win. How many battle chips do you guys think we'll get before Christmas? I'm kind of thinking like 3 million. And I am totally losing the streak. This game is giving me like all the death matches. Oh well. Man, look at this guy duping his torch. Oh, we know how much money this guy spent on the game. Hey there, Kimbo. Ooh. Dude, I don't think I can out-damage Bullseye as Thanos. I think I'm just cooked. Just gonna let him body me. He's too strong. Ah. He spent New York Knicks box seats money to get that too. Honestly, man. I mean, we know he at least spent... Well, okay, I mean, he could have just saved units, guys. Who are we to say that he did not save 39,000 units? Actually, no, wait. Oh, no, and he could have just had an Awakening Gem. We don't know that that's, like... Right? But, if he started at 0 units, and he paid for both of his dupes... Let's see, what's the math? $600 for the web store. 7-star torch. And then... what is it, like 1,300 or something for like the in-game torch? Why would he give a gem? Probably because he spends a lot of money on the game, Spidey. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I think this man is big spender, man. They should make Void's Dex like one of those champions where it's not actually a Dex. Hey Nathan, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. We're all just chilling right now, man. Oh, no, I got too aggressive. I told you guys, that's my problem. I just get too impatient. Oh, well. But nah, man, we've been talking about movies. Been talking about comic books. It's been pretty fun, actually. Once again, talking about the Human Torch July 4th deals. Which, not my favorite things in the world, those deals. But what you gonna do? Also, I'm absolutely dead against Serpent here. Yeah, I feel like his health has been stuck there for so long. Oh well. We did it. We did a good try. It's alright, guys. But also, wait, Nathan, why aren't you the number 3 fan? Who is the number 3 fan? Because nobody else has been talking in the chat. It should be Vernon, Spidey, and then you. I don't know how this crap works, man. Wonder if Iceman stops Bullseye's evade? Probably. Oh, there you go. Yeah, see, look at the little purple crown next to your name, man. You are now the #3 top fan. I don't really. It's just like some like XP channel point system that YouTube, I guess, put into practice between today and yesterday, because I've never seen it before today. But yeah, I guess the more you chat, or like if you donate to the channel through super chats, which I don't even think you can do for my channel because I'm not monetized. But if you did, those are ways that would give you XP so that you can take the like top fan spot for the stream. I don't know. That is the current plan, Spidey. Yep. I'm gonna farm up some more revives tomorrow during the day. And then we're gonna take it on, man. Gonna be great. Hope you're there. Truthfully, like, I don't know. I didn't really plan it well. I forgot the like event quest thing refreshes tomorrow, but we can just do that like Monday or Tuesday. It doesn't really matter. Dude, Iceman actually bullseye counter. Bleed immune, pretty tanky. Solid. Actually, that's like sneaky good. I feel like not enough people use Cold Snap to get around evade characters. Need more Cold Snap in the game, for sure. And how many champs apply Cold Snap? I think you can get it from Misty Knight, Kate Bishop, Iceman, Vision Arcus. Is that it? Does anybody else do Cold Snap? Or is it legit like 4 characters in the game? Surely there's somebody else I'm forgetting. There's no way. Elsa Bloodstone, that's true. But isn't that only if the person's Incinerate immune? Like, I don't think that's on by default. It's always Incinerate, right? That's dude, there's like nobody who does Cold Snap. Dude, you would almost think that like Storm could do Cold Snap somehow. Dude, there's gotta be somebody else. Storm X does Cold Snap? Wait, how? Is it from her Special 3? Is that like it naturally in her kit? I thought she always did Shock. Or maybe the Special 1 Cold Snaps? I think hers is... Oh, okay, it's the Special 1. Isn't it just like a really quick Cold Snap, though? It doesn't last very long, does it? You don't play her? Well, maybe it's time to start, man. Storm X is the GOAT. What do you mean? Bam! In the face. Kabam, if you're listening, which you should be, because this is the best MCOC stream on right now, get us Cold Snap characters, man. Surely there's like a ton of Cold Snap champs out there. At the very least, there's probably a villain who dresses up like Santa Claus and probably has ice powers. I don't know that. I'm just pulling that out of my bum, but it probably exists because every character under the sun exists in Marvel. I did. Yeah, I said Misty Knight. That was one of the first ones I said. Yeah, it's like not a lot of people. Shockingly, I would say. I guarantee there's an obscure comic out there where somebody is like an evil Santa Claus. That seems too perfect to not exist. Or there's like probably like an evil snowman. That could be a fun Christmas character. There's probably a synergy somewhere too that would give somebody Cold Snap. Meanwhile, I feel like there's a gazillion champions that do, like, bleed. And hold on, I want to look at the roster and just, like, make sure we're not forgetting. Oh, I think one of Enchantress's spells do Cold Snap. Right? Yeah. There we go, Enchantress, technically. Not the best Cold Snap, but she does. Man, I can't believe I forgot the most annoying champion in the game. Should have known. Okay, but now that might be it, though. I actually don't know anybody else. Yeah, I think that's it, actually. I think Enchantress was the last one we were looking for. The only other champ I could think of that could possibly inflict Cold Snap, but I wouldn't be able to check because I don't know if I have her, would be Jessica Jones. Because I know, like, her special one can have different effects based on, like, what she throws. But yeah, I think that's it. Jean is rank 3 now? No, not quite. She is part of the rank 2 gang. She is ranked up, though. I will probably rank 3 here. So, okay, so I want to rank 3 Bastion, I think. I'm going to try and figure that out, like, probably get that today. Maybe. I don't know if I have the resources for it, actually. If not, oh well. Then I'll probably rank up Jean or Yelena, but I was kind of thinking Bastion because he's like currently my plan for Jabari and Epoch. Not a great plan, but a plan. So we'll see what happens. I would definitely like to get her there eventually. Man, there's a lot of champs I'd really like to rank up right now. To rank 3. Especially the Spider Woman I'm manifesting from my Epoch of Pain exploration rewards. Spider-Woman gonna bless up. I actually don't know. Full exploration of Epoch, doesn't that give me a Titan Nexus? If so, I honestly might save it. That would be kind of like the worst, though. Who am I kidding? It's a crystal. I'll probably open it, but... Yeah, I'll probably get a Titan during the Christmas event anyway, huh? Which is like... It'd probably be... part of like the... Not the next one, but the next one? Yeah, I'll probably do that actually. Man, Silver Sable is a champion I wouldn't mind getting from a 7-star. Also, Spidey, you were demoted, man. Now you're fan number 3. Oh well. Hey guys, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I will BRB. I'll let Venom take over for me. Ugh. can't not, like, bump into my microphone at every turn. I swear. Alright, thanks, Venom, for holding down the fort. Appreciate that, big dog. Hope you guys didn't miss me too badly. Ooh, Titania? That's another 7-star I still need. Dude, I could probably get, like, another 7-star crystal or two with Radiance. Probably, right? Somehow. Also, can I just say, guys, if you're planning to, like, hit all the milestones for the Christmas event with, like, 15k units this year, you should save more. I think the inflation, the unitflation is going to hit hard on Christmas. Just so y'all know. Just because you can get units from the Radiant store. I think that's going to, like, be their justification for, like, raising the ceiling for that event. So, yeah, if you're planning on it, I would bet pretty good money. You're going to have to, like, spend a significant amount of units compared to last year for the max milestones. Whoops. And everyone's gonna complain. And then Kabam will give us free goodies because we complained about the rewards being bad. Watch. History will repeat itself. Oh, goody. Enchantress? Yay! Yippee! Dude, Shield is so huge. Compared to Dust, she's like a freaking mountain. Hey, speaking of mountain, what's that mountain in the background with the face? Or what was that mountain in the background with the face? Right there. That guy behind me. Is that supposed to be Ego, the living planet? Only thing I could think of, actually. That's the green one. Punish the heavy? Okay. Hey, we're at least gonna get this Enchantress damaged, okay, guys? Wait, no, I can't. She's untouchable for some reason. Can I even? I don't even think I can really disarm this one. Oh my gosh, I'm crazy. Oh my gosh. Now we get to go through the same charade. It's the orange one. Intercept. Dang it, I'm dead. No, I hate Enchantress, man. Oh, I got her to 69% though. That's pretty nice. Can't complain there. Yeah. Dude, I hate Enchantress. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh well. Hey, this might be the first time I've really seen Bastion in Arena. He's gonna get slammed, but good for him. And that was easy. Kind of funny how many serpent counters they've come out with. Nothing to see here, guys. Just Patriot, Ghetto Captain America, just beating up, or Wish.com Captain America. You better. Beating up a gigantic Asgardian machine. Oh, he's gonna heal if I bleed him, huh? That's unfortunate. Pretty easy fight, though. We'll probably never use Bastion on defense. I don't know. He might catch somebody off guard, but I doubt it. Sincerely doubt it. Alright, let's do... Yeah, those will work. Wonder if they'll ever add Professor X in his wheelchair, man. That would be intimidating. He just runs over your toes. Bing, bada, boom. Fighting Hulkling's actually not that bad, I feel like. But I keep staring at the stupid, like, after image that Professor X has. It just looks cool, man. No, I agree, Vernon. I'm actually upset that they're not actually already in the game. That was a big mistake. Definitely like a fumble by Kadam. That's okay though. We have the Nico and what's her name? Dude, I'd be down for Snowflake though, as long as they have Cold Snap. I mean, we saw earlier, man, there's not enough Cold Snap champs in the game. And it would solve a lot of problems, I think. They're always wanting to make more bullseye counters, I feel like. Red Skull. Can we not throw the special one, sir? I don't know if I don't know if I've seen Iron Man's reworked Special 3 animation in a long time. Oh, that's cool. Cool guys don't stare at explosions kind of thing. Man, is that Unstoppable always that long? Save space and screen time. Yeah, man. I feel like screen time would have to have a synergy with Arnim Zola. Because I think it'd be funny. Nah, man, I'm telling you, they need to add 3D, man. That's the only way. 3D man, the GOAT. And that like really fat blob guy that was in the poll forever ago. What is his name? Blob. Get that guy in the game too. I'm surprised Tim hasn't hopped on call yet. Maybe I should message him. Tim, if you're in the chat, hop on call, brother. Hmm. Can you not neutralize Adam Warlock's buff? Huh. Doesn't matter. Hey, you may not like Wiccan or Hulkling, man, but you can't deny in this game they absolutely crush. They're good champions. Add whoever you want to the game as long as they keep it interesting, man. And it's a shame they like kind of ran Namor to the ground. There he is, dude. Were you in the chat?
What up? No.
Oh, I literally like well, not even 5 minutes ago. I was like, Tim, if you're in the chat, hop on call. That's funny.
Well, I always have to play a guessing game of like, is he in the chat today?
I mean, yeah, you might as well just get in the habit of checking, man.
Right. Well, usually I like to like just chill and watch some YouTube when I first come home from work, you know.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Before getting into the grind of MCOG.
Feel that.
Dude, I'm almost done. I've got 2 more quests in Chapter 2 of Act 8, and then the Behemoth boss fight, and then I did the first 5 quests of Chapter 1, and then I skipped over the final one with the first boss of Chapter 1, whatever that one's called. I can't remember. Anyways, so I just have those 4 quests left to go to 100% Act 8. So I'm getting close. I'm at like 83% now or something like that.
Dude, yes.
It's
and then
there.
you get the juicy exploration rewards, man. That'll be exciting. And I'm going to do another Epoch run tomorrow. Probably, most likely.
I saw a thing on Reddit today of somebody asking what they should be working on.
Oh, same. Yeah.
You saw it?
Yeah, people are saying Crucible, Epoch, and I was like, nah, I think Epoch's probably the best one, honestly. I don't know. But yeah, I did see that, actually.
Yeah, this guy suggested Crucible, Ordeal, whatever that is, and Epoch in that order.
Yeah,
Crucible is relatively easy for endgame content since it's just Act 7 bosses with a bit more HP, which that doesn't sound hard at all. And then he said Ordeal is the exact same Grandmaster's Gauntlet with beefy defenders.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that means, but I'm like, so maybe I should check those out, you know? Because I don't think I've even tried either of those 2.
Yeah, I'm pretty much, like, committed to Epoch right now. I honestly, like,
right.
Maybe after I'll probably do like, Crucible.
Maybe Epoch is harder than Crucible and Ordeal, but the rewards are easily the best for it, you know?
Yeah, well, and it's, like, it seems a little bit faster, and it's a little bit, like, more forgiving in the sense that you only have to have, like, 3 champs. I think, like, Crucible, you need a more diverse roster, because you're fighting bosses from different chapters that all have their own
Epoch
nodes.
is definitely insanely worth doing. Like, it's relatively quick. You just have to, like, have the revives and the units to be able to, like, get through it, you know? And the champions, of course. And you just have to, like, plan and, like, make sure that you know what you're doing as far as, like, bringing the right champs in to deal with the path, you know? But, I mean, it's relatively quick to get through, and the rewards are insane for it, so...
Yeah, yeah.
No, I feel like with your roster and your situation, Epoch is definitely worth doing right now. Because those 100% rewards are just going to be so juicy.
I know, dude. I can rock the Ares profile pick.
Yeah, that's honestly, the profile pick is one of the best rewards to me. Like, because it's so stupid, because it's not a real reward. It's just, like, cosmetic. But it's like, that's awesome to be able to show that off.
I mean, like I always say, though, I'll probably never change off of the dabbing plat pool. Maybe for, like, a day, just to, like, flex the fact that I did Epoch.
Well, where'd you even get the dabbing Deadpool from?
Every time you open a plat pool, you get a new profile picture.
Gotcha.
Oh, that reached? Okay. Gosh, Onslaught, bruh. Danny is not a good champion to play into Onslaught, because he won't miss. Dude, I didn't realize this until I was talking with chat earlier, but there's only like 5 or 6 champions in the entire game that can do Cold Snap as a debuff. Isn't that kind of crazy? But like
5 or 6 is about what I would have expected. I don't know.
that just seems really
Or a little
low.
bit
There,
more.
I feel like there's a lot of champs that do like bleed and like incinerate.
Yeah. Well, those have also just been around for like ever
No,
since like
Cold
the
Snap's
beginning
been
of the
around.
game.
Dude, Iceman's one of the OG like old characters, and he's had Cold
Iceman?
Snap. Yeah.
No, he was added later. He was
Well, I
added
mean,
probably
every
like
champion was
original,
added later, but he was very early on.
except for some.
Okay, I
Some
fudged
were in
that.
the game like on launch.
Sure. I mean, there obviously had to be, but nah, he's
I
pretty
still
old
consider it
though.
like when you first buy a video game, you get like the vanilla, like the release version, you know? And then everything after that, you consider it to be like DLC. That's how I still think of this game, even though that's not really like how it is at all. To me,
Yeah.
it's like you've got the OG champs that were in the game originally, and then everyone else that was added later is DLC characters. That's
Yeah,
just
I
the
can
way
see
I
that.
think of it, like in my mind.
Yeah. No, I definitely get that.
Yeah, Iceman was added in 2017.
Yeah, that's literally a year after launch,
No, it launched in
isn't it?
2014.
Oh, never mind.
So he was added 3 years after the launch.
He's still been around for quite a while.
Yeah.
Iceman.
It is crazy pulling up this list of champions in the game and the date that they were added. And the list of champs that were in the release of the game originally is like honestly so small compared to the entire list.
I know.
Like more than you would think. It's such a tiny portion of the
Who
game.
who is on release?
Let me see here. Storm, Thor, Deadpool, Colossus, Cyclops, New Xavier School, like the OG one.
Yeah.
Wolverine, Winter Soldier, Black Panther, Captain America, Black Bolt, Gamora, Ronin, Iron Fist, Iron Man, Vision, Star-Lord, Spider-Man Classic, Scarlet Witch Classic, Drax, Hawkeye, Hulk, Punisher, Juggernaut, Kang, Abomination.
Man, that's a
Rhino.
lot more than I would have thought actually.
But that's it.
I mean, in retro,
it's-
like in comparison to the roster now, obviously it's puny,
It's
but
like less than a quarter of the total champ. It's honestly like there's so many more characters that were added after.
I know. Well, and a lot of those characters have since been buffed or reworked, which is kind of crazy. Dude, I love like this game has come so far. It's bananas.
Well, there's just been so much added.
Yeah. Well, there has. Now, are you going to take a look at like that other content after you explore Act 8, or are you going to get into Act 9?
Well, I think what I should do and what the comments said as well, which like I didn't need the comment to tell me this, but it's just worth mentioning that this is also what this dude suggested, is basically 100%ing act content is far more valuable, like
Right.
worth your time.
It's also
than
just
doing
easier.
anything else first off.
Yeah.
So yeah, 100%ing Act 8 and 9 first, then Crucible, then Ordeal, then Epoch is probably the order of easiest to do. Crucible. Where's Crucible? Oh, this Crucible? Oh, this is the one that you need a crap ton of like
Champs,
roster
yeah.
for, isn't it?
Yeah. You
have to
change
be able to
after
get
every
through it.
fight.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't think I have the roster to do this. I don't have that many champs.
Not with that attitude, Tim.
What do you even get for doing this?
Good job, Moondragon. Jeez.
the Crucible is not possible to complete but not fully explore, right? It's just one line.
I think it's 2 paths, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's a big spiral that you go in either way.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is 2 completions. So, just for completing one path, you just get a single 7-star reunion crystal, which is the one that only contains like 5 champions in it, you know?
Yeah, which
And I don't
ones
think
does it
any
tell
of
you?
them are that good. It says Misty Knight, Hulk Immortal, Man Thing, Venom Pool, Punisher 2099, and Magneto House of X.
Yikes. Yeah, those are...
And that's it. None of those are even that good, are they? Are any of those cams good?
Magneto is useful. I wouldn't say, like, he's, like, good.
Are these champs unique to this crystal? Like, they're not in the basic pool?
I think some of them are, but I think some are in the basic.
Hmm.
There's
You
a
could even get
graphic
boned
of
and just
who's
get,
in the
like-
basic.
Yeah, like you can maybe not even get a good champion out of this.
No.
Yeah, that's not even really that good. But then if you 100% it, which is basically just doing the second path, then you get another one of those 7-star reunion crystals, and then a 7-star Titan crystal, which is
Right,
pretty
which
good.
is always worth, because they take a long
And
time to
the
get.
7-star basic rank up gem from rank 2 to 3, which is also somewhat decent as a reward.
Yeah.
But still, that's it. So basically, almost not even worth it at all just for completing it. And then 100%ing it, the Titan Crystal is nice. And the rank up gem is kind of nice. But that's a lot
Yeah,
of crap to have.
That's
to do
almost
just for
making me, like,
Titan
think,
Crystal.
like, do I want to do it?
You also get 10 revives, level 3 revives.
From exploring it? Oh, or,
Yeah,
like,
path
they give
rewards.
you for freebies. Oh.
5 for one path and 5 on the other. So yeah, it's just...
I mean, that makes it a little bit less annoying, I guess.
Yeah, but still, it's like 10 revives. It's like, whatever.
Yeah, I would be interested at looking, because there's, like, graphics on, like, who to use
You
for
don't
each
get them,
fight.
do you?
Don't get what?
Oh, it doesn't even matter. You get them after you beat the boss, so it's like you can't even use them during the quest, if that even is how it works. You can't. If
Yeah.
you pick up a revive on a path, you don't get it right away. You have to complete the quest to earn it, right?
For, like, quests like that, I think you'd probably have to complete it.
That's
No,
what I'm thinking.
I think you do get it, because, like... But you, I
Because
mean, obviously
like
you wouldn't
I said,
want to quit
it's
out.
after the boss, so it's like
Yeah.
you're one tile away from finishing it anyway.
Yeah, because the way you used to farm revives, unless they've changed it since, which I guess is possible, but
only putting it in your inventory once you complete the quest makes the most sense to me.
yeah, but I'm
like-
pretty sure, like, the only thing that, like, I think you can do that, but chests don't do that, obviously. You actually have to finish it, the quest, to open a chest. Because
What's
when...
the ordeal?
I honestly don't know.
Oh, it's the second quest of the Grandmaster's Gauntlet.
Oh, yeah.
You open it up and there's 2 quests. The first one is called the Gauntlet, and the second is called the Ordeal.
I haven't done any of that. The Grandmaster's Gauntlet.
Well, the first one, just
Nor
the
have
one
I looked
called
into
the
it.
Gauntlet, is not great rewards. You get a 6-star rank up gem from rank 1.
Ooh, whatever, dude. That's so valuable. What do you mean?
You get
I
4
think,
T2
um,
alphas.
I think
5,000
Grandmaster's Gauntlet
stars.
has a lot of, like, chest rewards. I don't know that it's all in, like, exploration and stuff.
It doesn't say any path rewards listed on the rewards screen.
Okay.
Yeah, there doesn't appear to be any.
Maybe it's the higher rarity one?
Yeah, so anyways, the first quest of the 2 is basically like the easier one, and the rewards are like nothing.
So not
A
doing
rank up
that.
gem, tier 2 alphas, and a 6.
Do you have to do that one to get to the second one, or can you just go into the
No.
other one?
You could just go straight into the ordeal.
That's good.
This one is the one that's a lot harder, and the rewards are actually decent for this. You get on completion. Hold up, what is the? How many paths are there? It looks like it's just one path. Which I
Sounds
always think
right.
it's so funny when they do this. There's just one path, but then they split the rewards into completion and exploration. But it's like you get them both at the same time. So
It's just the way their system is. I don't know.
yeah. So there are many, many fights in this. Yeah, there's a lot of fights, and they're all like boss enemies. But you get 5 people on your team, and you don't have to swap them out. It's just like a standard like act quest format.
And
And then you
then
have to fight Deathless Thanos at the end.
the
or Nameless
rewards
Thanos.
are
The rewards are completion, which again, I think you get completion and exploration at the same time, so it's just everything all at once. You get a 7-star Nexus Crystal, 5,000 7-star Awakening Gem Crystal Shards,
it's pretty good.
4 Tier 4 Alphas, and then
That's
1
eh.
Light Essence, which I have no idea
Kind
what
of
this
useless
is.
now.
Trade for Lumatrix at the Idol Armory? I don't know. And then 7-star Titan Nexus Crystal. 1
Oh,
Tier
that's
7
nice.
Basic. And then 10 of the Refined XP tokens.
I wonder how hard that would be for me. I would
And then
consider that.
Title and 10 million gold.
How many champions are like? How many bosses are there?
3, 4, 5. 20 plus Thanos boss.
20? My gosh.
Yeah, 21 fights total. And they're all about 250 to 300,000 rating about.
What's like the health pool?
Let's see. Anywhere from 1.5 to 2.1 million.
Yeah, that's like doable. Maybe that'll be
Thanos-
my
Thanos has
post
2.2
epoch
million health.
quest that I do.
The good thing is. Oh wait, never mind. They all have unique nodes.
Yeah.
So good luck finding 5 champions that can deal with every node in the path.
Yeah, dude, whatever, man. I already got. I
'Cause
mean, I only
usually
need
it's
2,
like-
bro. I just need Blade and then Falcon.
Usually in a regular quest, you only need to plan for the nodes in the path and the nodes on the boss. So you really only need like 2 champions,
There's
and then you could bring.
there's
like,
probably
Heimdall
like a
and
consensus
couple.
like best team though out there.
Right.
I bet.
But this one, you need to be able to deal with 21 different unique node setups, like, and any one of them could screw you if you don't have the right like immunities or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the internet surely has a like best team for this. Of,
I
like,
guarantee
here's
there's
the team
like
that can
an
deal with
insane
everything.
comprehensive guide.
Uh-huh.
Tim is still doing 8, Spidey. He said he's about 85% done with exploration though. So he's closer and closer to the juicy rewards, man. He's getting there. With his 7-star Spider Woman.
Yeah. And then Act 9 honestly shouldn't even be that hard, like, or that long, because it's only 3 paths for each quest, and there's only 12 quests available right now. So that
Yeah.
honestly shouldn't even take me that long to get through. I think you might be golden. It says the best team is Mr. Sinister, Hulk, Titania.
I don't have
Prowler,
Titania
and
or
Count
Prowler.
Nefaria.
I don't have Titania or Prowler. I don't know who I would
Yeah.
bring instead.
Maybe I could do this path.
Probably.
I have
Well-
all of them. Let me see. My
I
classic
guess.
Hulk
Wait, I
is
could
max-
use a 6-star, right? Do I have to use 7
Yeah.
stars? Okay, I mean, I guess I could
Well,
bring the 6 stars.
I just said yes without actually looking. Let me make sure.
Yeah, if it's not 7-star gated, I could do it, but I don't know that.
Requirement 7-star.
Yeah. Okay.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, because
Well, never mind
your
then, I
Titania
can't.
is only a 6-star, huh?
And my Hulk. I was gonna say my freaking Titania is like rank 4 as a 6-star. My Hulk is maxed out.
I mean, that's like the consensus best team, but surely there's
But I
like,
have a 7-star Nefaria.
is there anywhere that's like, this team also works? Because like, surely. Because like, Nefaria is like still relatively new. You can't expect everybody to have a Nefaria.
Says for Vision, you need to bring a champion with Taunt.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Ham, you need to use evade counters like Prowler or champions with True Focus.
Whatever, dude. Just serpent the entire quest. What are we overthinking this for? Hey, Spidey, have you done,
Yeah.
wait, what are we talking about again? What's the name of it?
The Ordeal.
The Ordeal? Like the... Not the Gauntlet. It's like, the other endgame content thing.
It is the Gauntlet.
Oh, it is Gauntlet? Okay, Ordeal, but that difficulty. What, do you remember what team you used? I'm just wondering if I have, like, a roster that would be able to do it. Yeah, that one. Because I'm thinking, like, I don't know, it sounds like doable-ish, like maybe after Epoch is explored.
Ooh, this is good. It's a
The rewards sound fun.
it's a picture that somebody created where they put together every fight and what champion different like content creators used for each fight.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, this is a good
You
guide.
should send
I
it
can
to
send
me.
this to you.
I don't need to, like, plan it out right now, but... Of course you use Deathless Champions. This freaking guy. Onslaught Serpent. I'm gonna use Cyclops.
And then you can see there's a yellow circle behind fights that indicate it was a cheesed fight, and a red circle saying that they had regret of using that champ for the fight.
Well, dang, Spidey, that doesn't help me at all. Don't you know I don't have one?
What did he say?
He just says Deathless She-Hulk made a lot of it a joke.
Yeah,
But I was
well,
like,
that's
oh,
also
thanks. For the champion I don't have.
what everyone used for the Thanos fight. You can see on the guide, like, and for a few other fights as well.
Big dumb. It's not fair, man. Deathless champions are way too expensive. It's ridiculous. Okay,
And this
finally
isn't
done
all
better,
the
I
like
guess.
looking at all the champs on the left side there. That's not all the fights in the quest. So I'd assume that if a champ isn't shown, it's just an easy fight and you can use anyone. That's what I'd assume.
Would assume that, but be wrong. Hey, I'm sending you over some help, man. You're welcome. Man, I think today's one of those slower streaming days, man. It's like one of those one-off. It's so weird.
Oh, I missed the first. I didn't send you the first picture. Whoops.
It's okay. I haven't even looked at it anyways. I'll probably look at it after stream or something. I'm just gonna do every
Well,
fight with Count Nefaria, alright?
yeah. When you look at it, just keep in mind that I sent the second photo first, so you need to look at them in reverse order.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I love this part of the game. A button simulator. High octane help button gameplay, everybody.
Yay, help button.
Never seen anything like it. I guess I don't need to be spamming it, huh? Oh well. We're almost there.
By the way, the Thunderbolts movie came out on digital,
Oh,
and
nice.
a lot of like content creators did like reaction videos of it and whatnot, you know.
Uh-huh.
And I rewatched it again through one of those videos, so like basically a cut up version of the movie where I only saw like half of it, you know, and half of it was cut out, you know.
Yeah.
So not exactly the same thing, but I did get to like sort of rewatch it through that video again.
Yeah, just like the clips they used for their reviews.
Right, like the important bits of the movie, you know, like
Yeah.
and then hearing them like do like a review and discussion on it afterwards, you know. And
Uh-huh.
that has only reaffirmed in my mind that that is an amazing. I've gone from being like I quite liked it. It was actually kind of okay to now I'm full on like I love this movie. Like
You've
I
drank the
actually think it's
Thunderbolts Kool-Aid.
yeah, yeah. No, I actually think it's like straight up one of the best Marvel movies. Like, because there were so many things that, like, now after having seen it and like knowing how it ends, you know, like rewatching it, there's a lot of stuff that they talk about in the beginning of the movie that like comes back around at the end, you know. And hearing other people like talking about it and like their thoughts on it and how it made them feel, you know, it just like reaffirmed everything about it. That I'm just like, this is actually just straight up an amazing movie. Like.
Hmm. Yeah, one of these days I'm sure I'll watch it.
You really ought to, dude. It's a good Marvel.
I just don't get a lot of time to sit down and like watch a movie.
Just watch it with your wife. Surely you have time to watch a movie some night.
I don't have a wife. What do you mean? Just kidding.
Yeah. Wait, is that a secret for your
Wait,
team
what?
that it's supposed to
No,
know?
I'm married. Everybody knows. Or they should know. I've mentioned her before, but yeah, I don't know. Usually we're watching like TV shows that were like anime or something.
No, I'm definitely not alone in this. I pulled this up on Rotten Tomatoes. It's sitting at a 93% for like
For audience?
review score. Yeah, for audience score.
Nice.
So yeah, no, I'm not crazy. This is a good movie.
I'm not crazy. Looks for like validation from others.
Validation. Yeah.
That totally makes me feel confident.
No, but like I feel like a lot of people are kind of like, oh, wait a second, the Black Widow movie got a 91%. Yeah, this is unreliable as hell. But
Dude, how many times have I've mentioned it multiple times. Disney literally owns Rotten Tomatoes.
yeah,
And
that's
IMDb.
true.
Not
that's
necessarily like the
amazing.
Disney logo slapped on it, but I think it's like a subsidiary or something that they own.
But some Disney movies have gotten really bad reviews on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah,
How
because
the heck
some
was
movies are so bad that they can't hide it.
that? Yeah. But I feel like it's kind of hard to like think that a Marvel movie will be good and actually want to watch it nowadays because they put out so many stinkers recently. But like, I don't know, they nailed it this time, I swear.
Yeah, we'll see. I give it, without seeing it, I give it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, fair enough.
My biggest complaint about the movie is that Stan Lee isn't in it.
Yeah, well, can't be helped.
Sure it can, dude. We have AI. Don't give me that
I don't know if
excuse.
that would be a good thing if we started AI adding Stanley into everything.
Yeah. No, his like estate or whatever would probably get super ticked. Unless he like
Well, it'd
sold
be-
his rights to his likeness.
Yeah. I think you're crossing a line when you start to just throw dead people into movies without.
I
being able
mean,
to
it's
add
gonna
them,
happen.
you know?
There's gonna be actors that just
Yeah.
have no care in the world. They're like, I'll be dead. Do whatever you want as long as you give my family money. Like,
Well, if they give permission, that's fine. The problem
Right,
is,
so that's
like,
gonna happen.
reviving dead people without their permission. That's kind of a
sure,
big
yeah, that
drawback
I
you
wouldn't
can't
agree with
cause.
for sure.
And he's dead, so he can't exactly give unless he already has. He can't give permission now. So
Maybe they'll contact them via Ouija board. Be like,
Yeah.
Stanley, can we use your AI, please?
take you in movies. He's
We
like,
need you to
yeah."
cameo.
That's what it was. It's like the curse of Stan Lee ever since he died. Well, because did you see how they
That's when
treated
Marvel
him?
went down the
Like it
crapper.
came out, like how they started treating him. Marvel basically paraded him around to like Comic Cons and stuff like that, and had him do signings and stuff like that. And you could tell it was something like he basically just wanted to be home, like with his family, and they wouldn't let him. They were basically like, "You're ours to parade around now."
Huh.
Something like that. The Marvel execs just did not treat him well in the last years of his life. I don't know where that came from. Don't quote me on that, but I swear that was a thing.
I mean, I believe it. But I also believe if he really wanted out, he probably could have.
Yeah.
I'm sure part of it, like, I don't know, when you're a legend like him, man, you'd probably love going to a Comic-Con, honestly, though. Like,
Yeah.
probably get so much praise when you're there.
Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, the term elder abuse was being thrown around about that.
I believe it. To be fair, though, Stanley, like, maybe he didn't have the mental capacity to really know, like, what was going on. I don't know. Has anybody talked in our group chat yet about what we're playing tonight?
I don't know.
Well, what good are you then? Are you gonna be able to fully explore 8 tonight, you think?
So I found a maybe if I really go hard at it, maybe. I'm also kind of starting kind of late, and if people get on and pull me away to other games, I don't know. Maybe not. Well, no, because I have the 2 toughest quests to go through still. Behemoth is known as a pretty
Bahamut.
not easy. Behemoth, whatever. He's not, I don't know, that hard, but he's like kind of tanky and like
Yeah.
takes a bit to get
Kingpin,
through,
bro.
And I have to beat him 5 more times tonight, which is not gonna be quick, I don't think.
Nah, you'll get it
I don't
down,
know.
actually.
Plus the other boss, which I think the chapter 1 boss isn't that bad, but still I have to beat her 5 more times, so it might take a little bit. So I found a article about this. It was during the Silicon Valley Comic Con in 2018, I believe, and they had Stan Lee sitting up doing signatures for fans, and they were charging $120 per signature, which is
Jeez.
absurd. And it's a cell phone footage that was shot of him, and somebody who is his business associate was talking to him as if he were a child.
Well,
and
yeah.
telling him how to spell his own name.
So he definitely was mentally declined. It sounds.
Yes. So he was literally knelt over him going, you spell it STAN, like that, to get him to sign his name on these things. And just having him over and over again, just signature after signature, just like going through them like a printing machine, basically, making them money.
Wow, that's crazy.
And people online were not happy about it. And there's this one comment that got a lot of likes, I guess, or whatever. That was, that man is a legend, and you shuffled him around like he was a bag of money.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's hardcore,
and then that caused people to look even further into it, and basically they discovered more stuff that's basically just Marvel's treatment of him was basically just using him like a printing machine, like just to make money. Like,
that's sad.
We're not treating him very well, yeah. When he obviously just needed to be home with his family, like.
Yeah, it sounded like he has like Alzheimer's or something, man.
Yeah. And it's just like, that's so sad for him to literally write the characters, create the comics that created Marvel, and then now the Marvel execs basically squeezed every dollar out of him that they could in his final years until he's dead.
That's F.
So, would not surprise me if it's like the curse of Stan Lee, and this is what he's doing to Marvel to get revenge on
them.
From
the grave.
The afterlife. From the grave, yeah. Because ever since he died, That's when they took a nosedive with the quality.
That's true, man.
So
It
it's
needs
the
to be
Revenge of
studied.
Stanley. This is not based in any sort of like anything. I'm making this up on the spot, but I wouldn't be surprised.
No, it's real. I think they need to do some sort of like cleansing
I think
ritual.
I'm onto something. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I seriously, I think I'm onto something.
Nah, man, some curses just feel real. Like the Miami Dolphins stadium is apparently built on an
Yeah.
Indian burial ground.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Yeah. And so that's why
No,
the
that's no
Dolphins
joke.
perpetually suck.
I believe it.
Yeah, man. It's real.
Or wasn't there a whole thing about the Dolphins mascot as well?
It
What am I
got
thinking?
kidnapped in a Pet Detective movie.
Yeah. I'm
Faces
confusing
out.
Jim Carrey with real life. What
Yeah.
the-
Yeah. I mean, that's the only controversy I know, or anything related to the mascot, dude.
No,
So,
that is totally. I'm thinking of a movie. That is exactly.
yeah,
what I'm
you're
thinking
thinking of Ace Ventura, man.
Dude, that movie did not age well. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
You could not. That movie is not. It doesn't hold up to today's world.
No, it will. I mean, it would. It's just the villain would be praised for their actions.
Jim Carrey's the bad guy now. It's like, wait a second.
Probably, dude.
Well,
No.
The whole time.
No, you're probably right. That's actually a good point.
Dude, I remember watching that as a kid, and that like, I still don't think I've mentally recovered from that movie.
I was just just not expecting it at all. I was like, oh, but it was so convincing. Like, whatever.
We need to be careful with this car. We're like straying close to the sun. Like
I know. Nah, you know what? Like, it's old humor, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it's okay to talk about stuff like that, like back then being funny. I don't know. Like, I don't think we should cancel old humor.
Right.
What's
Feel
the
bad
saying?
to be talked about.
Like comedy should never oh my gosh, there's like an analogy that people
I know
use
what you're
between
talking
like a
about.
court jester and a king. Like the court
Yeah.
jester was the only one that was able to ever make fun of the king, and because of that it like would humble the king. I don't know. Like there is a place like comedy is needed in society to be able to address conversations in a way that nothing else can.
Yeah, that's very true.
That being said, pet detective movies are hilarious.
I don't think I've ever seen. How many of them are there?
I think only two. The first one is the Miami Dolphins one, and then the second one he like searches for like a tribe's like sacred bat, like a white bat. Yeah, I think only two. If there's a third one, I don't know about. The second one is like, you know, the scene of him crawling out of the rhino. It's like fairly iconic.
I don't think I've ever seen the second one. I think I only ever saw the first one.
Some people think the second one's better than the first one.
Really?
Yeah, man, you should give it a look.
I'm reading like a summary, whatever that's called, synopsis. No, I never saw the second one. This doesn't sound familiar at all.
Nah, man, those movies are funny. I wish there were more of them, actually.
Jim Carrey is one of my favorite actors. Like almost all of his movies are just.
Dude,
the
I
best.
would be down for some more Austin Powers movies as well. I feel like those movies are hilarious.
Mhm.
Mike Myers. Serpent. You're so dumb, bruh. Dude, Serpent. Thank you, big dog. Hadouken!
Did he even do a lot of movies anymore?
Who?
Jim Carrey.
No, not really.
He's
kind of one of those actors that actually realized that he's now old.
Yeah. So, the last movie he did since 2016, like he had movies up until 2016, and then for 4 years he didn't do anything until Sonic the Hedgehog in 2020.
I think he only did that because he needed money, actually.
Right. And then he did Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and 3 in 22 and 24.
Which he
that's
knocked
also,
it out
like,
of the frickin' park with, by the way. He's excellent in those movies.
So basically for the last 9 years, he's only done Sonic the Hedgehog movies, and that's it. Nothing else in the last 9 years, which is crazy.
Absolutely wild.
Because he used to do movies like every year.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, I'm pretty sure he only came out of the retirement for Sonic because of the money. Like, straight up, I just think he was, like, kind of low on cash.
Which isn't, like, a bad thing, right?
No, not at all.
Actors need money. Well, because you get used to, like, it's not like if you become a big actor and you make, like, millions of dollars, like a bunch of money, that you're suddenly just, like, set for the rest of your life. People adapt to the lifestyle of how much income they make. So if he's, like, gets a bunch of money and then he changes his lifestyle and he basically spends a bunch more all the time, and then you don't do movies for, like, an extended period of time, that money is going to run out if you keep spending it the way you have been, you know?
Yeah, if you haven't invested it in, like, property or anything.
And you're going to be like, oh, shoot, I've spent all my money and I'm not making any more, so I'm, like, running out.
There's a couple.
Yeah, I don't think that's,
I
like,
mean,
a
that
new
happens
thing.
to a lot of athletes. Well, a lot of them too.
what I'm,
Like, in the
wondering.
moment, it's easy to feel like you have unlimited money because it like
Right,
feels
'cause you're
that way.
making it.
Yeah.
No, that's not a new thing for actors or, like, sports players or anybody like that at all. That happens many
But yeah,
times.
and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, actually, I'm broke or almost broke.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
it's also so sad to hear about how many people that win the lottery end up losing all of it within, like, a very short amount of time.
Mm-hmm. I'm convinced the lottery is its own conspiracy theory. Because, like, the people that win it generally do that.
Yeah. They, like, don't give it to anyone that's gonna hoard it or make more with it.
Yeah, there's a lot of
it's
conspiracy
gonna
around it. Yeah. Like, they
Go
can
back and
manipulate
throw it away.
a lot of things. Like, people think the ball drawing is, like, truly random, but, like, you don't really know. I mean, it looks random, sure. But you can, like, it's been proven, you can manipulate, like, the lottery balls to an extent. Like,
Sure, if you wanted
you
to.
can use, like, heavier paint on the balls that you want to be drawn. Like, it's kind of insane, actually.
Yeah. Or just the way they print it, they could just make it so that the, like, balls that are in there weren't printed on any other ticket but the one you want to win,
Yeah.
you know, or something like that. I mean, it's not unreasonable to think that you could rig it if you wanted to.
Yeah, I
just
mean,
don't
you
see why they would.
you could just
It's
pick
like,
a
that's-
target and then be like, okay, this guy we want to win. So we'll try and
that's
figure out
one
what
of the
ticket
few
he
things
pulls.
in life
and
that
but-
I don't think there is anything more to it than just what it is. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't really know, man.
I've
It's
never felt weird about the lottery. It feels like random people win randomly.
I mean, it's definitely a scam in the sense that it's almost always taking your money.
Yeah, no, I don't think they have to rig it. I think they just know that they're making enough money that they can afford it and still
Yeah.
come out on top, you know? So, like, I don't think they have to rig anything.
Yeah. But then
I hate when I hear about people who complain saying, like, that it's ridiculous how much of your money they take in taxes when you win the lottery. Like, people who win $1 billion
Oh, yeah.
only end up keeping, like, half of it, and they
Oh,
take, like,
centered
50% of it or more in taxes. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a good thing to make fun of and be like, that's such bullshit, or whatever, that they take that much of your money away. But at the same time, it's like, if that did happen to you, you'd still get like
A
half a
gajillion
billion
dollars,
dollars. Like,
yeah.
it's like you can't really complain at that point. Like,
What kills me is like the way lotteries are always sold to the people is like, oh yeah, we're gonna use it for like our roads and like our schools and stuff. But dude, I've been to states with a lottery and the roads suck. Like I don't
yeah,
like it feels like that's all just a lie. And like it feels like there is just somebody somewhere that's actually just pocketing the money. Or it's some big just like money laundering operation. It's gotta be. I don't know. I like to operate under the thing like nothing in life is free. I'm like, yeah, you're technically paying to win the lottery, but I don't know, man.
dude, I've said this before that my plan for life is basically just to get lucky and win the lottery. Like, that is my plan.
You're not
Otherwise,
alone.
I have no freaking idea what I'm gonna do in life if not for that. Like,
My wife and I
I'm
like talk
clueless.
about it all the time. Like whenever we're on vacation and we're driving through a state with a lottery, or like we just like the lottery is high and we see it, we're like, that's like our favorite
you
thing
ever
is to
actually
talk
gotten
about
one?
what to do with. Yeah, I've gotten a lottery ticket
Yeah.
for sure.
See,
Just
my
as
plan
like for
sucks
funsies, I don't
because-
like religiously buy
Right.
them.
Well, some people get addicted to it, where
Dude, they do.
they
I've
start spending all their money on it. It's
like that you can tell a gas station like most of their income is on the lottery when you walk in and there's like a bunch of small tables around and nobody's eating. Okay, they all just have gigantic books of scratchers and it's like a whole family deal, man. They'll all be there just like scratching like coke addicted monkeys like listen, dude, if I have like spare change once in a while, I'll buy a lotto ticket. It's just kind of fun, you know. But these people, like, I don't know, man. They got blinders on or something. Like, you do understand, you almost always lose money. But these people are like trying to do it to like make rent or something.
Yeah.
It's
just
crazy.
taking that chance that it might be you. Like, it happens to people all the time.
Yeah, man. But like,
it might be you eventually.
the odds are lower than getting struck by lightning. And everybody knows that. It's like that's a common thing people say. It's not like they're like, "Oh man, I didn't know it was that rare."
Yeah, no. Everyone knows that the odds aren't there. It's just that you're chasing that chance, you know. That it might be you.
Yeah, I mean,
But honestly, for that being my plan, I'm doing very terrible at it because I've yet to buy a single lottery ticket. But
yeah, you need to get better, dude.
yeah, I know. But one day, dude.
My wife sometimes she'll be like, "Man, I wish we had our own house and stuff," and I'm like, "Well, it's your fault. You didn't win the lottery."
Yeah, honestly.
It's sad though that we've created such an poor economic situation that a lot of people feel that's legitimately their only chance in life.
Well,
Like, I feel that.
Honestly,
It almost-
I have no clue. I don't know how to get ahead in life right.
Yeah.
It's legitimately impossible. I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Well, I guess you just have to like start being a influencer on TikTok, Tim.
Yeah. I entertained that notion for a little bit too. That I was like, maybe I could become like a Twitch streamer or YouTuber or something like that.
Still can.
But I've accepted at this point. Like, I am not interesting enough for people to want to bother with me. Like, straight up.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's an audience for everyone. I mean, I would have never thought I'd have this many subscribers, to be honest. But, and I mean, it's more of a hobby. I'm not really doing this like for my job or anything, you know. But
Right.
I sure as
I
heck
think that's how
would
it
if
is
it
with
ever
most people.
happened, but yeah.
No, I think most people start off just doing it for fun or just for themselves, and then it eventually just happens, you know?
Yeah, Vernon, Tim was saying Sentry's pretty cracked in the Thunderbolts movie, actually. And I've never played Borderlands, no, Spidey. Isn't there some controversy with, like, Borderlands 4? That, like, it was, like, people are getting their data stolen or something?
I haven't heard of that if there is.
I swear I kept seeing something on Reddit about people, like, talking about Borderlands. I don't think I'm making that up. I'm pretty sure it was a thing.
I know there was, like, the Borderlands movie wasn't very good. I know.
Oh, yeah, that was bad.
I never saw it.
Who would play Tigra in the MCU? That's a good question, Vernon. Probably Nicolas Cage, I would hope.
Who would play who?
Tigra in the MCU.
Tigra.
Yeah. And I was thinking Nicolas Cage would be a good fit.
Yeah. But he's already Ghost Rider, so.
Or like Johnny Depp, maybe.
Johnny Depp.
I don't know, man. I mean,
I think anybody could be Tiger. You just need.
yeah,
nice
you just
makeup
need a
and
nice,
that.
attractive woman, I feel like. Oh, nice, buddy. I respect people that are completionists, man. Most games, other than Phasmophobia, I think that's the only game, actually, that I've gotten every achievement on. But most games, I just don't have the patience for it. What's up, Sam?
I did on oh, what game did I 100% that I was proud of? I did one. What game did I do? I gotta look at my achievements now.
I almost did Minecraft for a while, but then I was like, nah, my 2-week phase is over. So I couldn't.
Can I look at my achievements on my Xbox account on the Xbox app on PC?
I have no idea. Wait, Spidey, so is there a way you're actually gonna be able to get that achievement then? If it's bugged out? I did see the Minecraft movie, Vernon. I've seen it twice now. It's it's certainly something, I'll say.
Oh, I did this that I was somewhat proud of. I got 100% on the achievements on Modern Remastered.
Oh,
COD 4
nice.
on Xbox. Which that honestly, the veteran campaign on COD 4 is not easy. Like, they're kind of nuts
Yeah.
in that game.
Vernon, I will
And
say
then-
I'm not like the biggest Jack Black fan, actually.
You know about the final
So,
mission in that
kind of.
game? Did you ever play COD 4 campaign?
No.
Do you know about the final Mile High Club mission?
Yeah.
Anyways, that mission is
Hopefully you
not
can
easy
figure it
to
out,
do on
Spidey.
veterans. And then what else did I do?
But yeah, Vernon, there's just way too many plot conveniences, is what I would call them, or just like MacGuffins, like things that just happen in the Minecraft movie that just move the plot along, and there's no explanation and no actual reason for it. It just kind of felt like too jumpy to me.
I got so bored with that movie. I was like, this is ass.
That's what I told you, but you were just like super committed to watching it.
Well, I wanted to see it. I just.
Yeah, you
I
wanted to
really
see it
didn't
so
have
much
that.
you fell asleep, huh?
I didn't
This
think it'd be
guy.
that bad.
Oh my gosh. No, it's bad, man. But like, it's so bad that it's like S tier for kids.
No, the
Like,
one
you know
part,
they
no,
loved
no,
it.
No. I disagree with that. A movie does not need to be bad for it to be a kids movie. I hate when people.
No,
say
but
a
that
movie
doesn't mean
that's
that a good kids movie can't also be bad. Two things can be true at
a good
once.
kids movie can also be bad.
Correct. A movie can be bad and simultaneously be a good movie for kids.
That's just because kids don't give a crap about anything. That's
Sure,
like,
exactly. But that doesn't make it any less true.
no, I think that's just a bad movie that kids don't mind it being bad. I don't think that means it's a good kids movie.
Sure, yeah. Kids don't mind it. In fact, they actively like it, but that means it's a bad kids movie.
I don't think that's true. I don't think like kids like bad movies more than good ones. I think they just like everything.
Dude, okay. You show a kid Shawshank Redemption and Minecraft, which one are they going to want more?
No, well, yeah, okay.
Yeah, the Minecraft movie is fun. Where did
the
Jack
part that
Black
lost me entirely was when freaking Malgosha or whatever, however you pronounce her name,
Malgosha.
just lets Jack Black go.
Yeah. He's
why?
like, "Oh, bring the cube back." It's like, "What?"
I could not understand that, and I thought he was gonna like in my mind. I was like, oh, I see how this is.
He's going to actually
pretend
double
like he's
cross
gonna
him.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just like pretend, and then free, then he's gonna just like work against her, you know? No, he immediately attacks her, like tries to stab her in the back, like immediately.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's when you go, okay, clearly you're not down for me.
Yeah.
You're gonna
yeah.
stab me in the back. But no, she lets him go anyways. I could not understand it. I was like,
Well, that's what I was saying. There were like
does
too
not
many
make sense.
just like plot conveniences that like
yeah.
someone with a brain wouldn't use. Yeah, I don't either, Vernon. I think
just straight
he's
up, I couldn't understand it. I was like, why would she let him go? There's nothing about this.
for
And,
me like
you can have a plot be simple and not have to have like, you know, mega IQ to be able to understand it. Like, I get that. It's a kids movie. You want it simple, but there's no reason for it to make literal no sense whatsoever. Like,
yeah, well, and then the thing like anytime Jack Black uses any item from the actual game, he has to say it out loud.
yeah, honestly, it's
And I was
I'm
like,
gonna
why?
everything.
Yeah, for real. Like people that are watching this know what the things are. You don't have to just like announce it, bro. Yeah, that does kind of feel that way, huh, Vernon? Like, dude, my thing with Jack Black. Okay, I think he's excellent in Kung Fu Panda, but that's it. I will say that. But his kind of humor is just the not funny humor. Like, I feel like I'm watching Kevin Hart when I watch Jack Black, where people
Have you
think
ever
he's
seen
funny,
School
but
of
he's
Rock?
actually just not.
Have you ever seen School of Rock?
Yeah.
I watched that movie because I heard everyone talk about it as like one of the best Jack Black movies,
Yeah.
like his classic movie, like it's just really, really good, you know? And I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. You know, I'm a fan of rock. I was like, this sounds like I could enjoy this, you know?
Yeah.
I watched it. I didn't think it was good at all. I was like, straight up, the things he's doing in this movie is creepy. Like,
Yeah, it's
and everyone
criminal.
treats it like it's okay. I'm like, he's kidnapping a class of kids. I'm like, this is not cool.
Yeah. Consensual or
I was
not,
like,
man.
Nobody else talks about it like this, and so I was like, "Am I crazy, or is like everyone nuts?" for
Nah.
thinking this is, like good.
He's been spending all day with like kids pretending to be someone he's not. Like there should be way
like, in
bigger
the world,
ramifications
it's
to
okay.
that.
And
Yeah.
at the end, when the parents all find out that he's like a complete fraud and not the real teacher, but
Yeah.
he was just like teaching them, and that he was like kidnapping them to do the like rock show. or
I would
whatever,
have my
was like,
pitchfork, dude.
how are any of the parents okay with this? It's like
Yeah.
I'd be
Yep.
livid if I found
No,
out
it's
my
because
kid
they
was
were
like,
they
"Ah,
were in the battle of the bands thing, man. Don't you know that makes it everything okay?
yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%. And then like what is it? The Pick of Destiny or whatever it is?
I've
The
never seen
Tenacious
that.
D.
I
I
really
don't
ought to,
think
though.
that movie is that great either. And people
Yeah.
like praise it as being like the funniest thing ever, but I just think it's not like even
I like
close.
Tenacious D's songs, like I'll give them that. I like some of their songs, but
Yeah. Yeah,
But
I yeah, Jack Black and Kevin Hart are so overrated as comedians, it's actually annoying. And they're in everything now, and that's what drives me even more insane.
yeah, I don't think I can think of a single movie that I like Jack Black in.
Kung Fu Panda, but he's not actually in the movie, and he's just reading a script, voice acting. So, like, can you really credit him with anything? No.
Yeah, that's kind of like a half point. Like,
Yeah, I do think Kung Fu Panda is a solid movie. But honestly, the supporting actors are also good in Kung Fu Panda, so that helps. But yeah, and the kid making a jetpack in the Minecraft movie. Okay, all right, whatever, man. Whatever, sure. I did think it was kind of funny when he like launched his own YouTube channel. That was kind of good. Jablinski.
looking through his movies, one did stick out to me as like, oh, I kind of enjoyed this movie, and it's the Super Mario movie.
Oh,
But
because he
then-
plays Bowser.
But then I'm thinking about it, I'm like, again, that's just a movie where he's just voicing a character. He's not
Right.
like actually
Well,
in
and
it.
I honestly
And two,
didn't
I don't
like
even
Bowser in the Mario movie
Well,
either.
And that's what I'm getting at. And then I thought about it more, and I'm like, I actually don't think Bowser was like even a good part of that. Like,
Yeah.
I think the movie would have been better if there was something else.
Yeah,
Somebody
no,
else
I
voicing
agree.
it. So then I was like, wait a second, no, he's just straight up not good in this movie. Like, I like the movie as a whole, but that doesn't mean he was good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm still back to zero. I don't think there's a single movie I like that has him in it.
Or at the very least, there's usually never a movie you like, and it's exclusively because of him. You know, like
Right.
a good comedian
Oh, I
or a
take
good
it back.
actor can totally carry a movie.
I found one movie that he's in that he is a significant part of that I did enjoy, and it's Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, I'd never seen it.
That I actually really like that movie. And even then, it's mostly because of Ben Stiller and Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, see, so he's like,
Which
Mid.
was okay in it. Yeah. That's probably the best movie I think that he has of any of the ones I've seen. And even then, he's like mid at best. Like,
yeah,
but
yeah. Jack Black is like so mid. Jack Black, if you're in the chat, by the way, hit me up, man. Play some video games with you and tell you why you suck at acting.
I'm sure he'd be super down for that.
No, he'd probably get me canceled.
Also, there was the whole controversy with him and Kyle
Him and who?
that happened somewhat recently. Isn't that his name, Kyle?
Kyle who?
Tenacious D.
Oh. Maybe. I don't really know, like, all the names of, like, his bandmates or whatever.
Yeah. It's the main dude that sings with him.
Yeah. Was it, like,
Kyle's
a political
Gaskell.
controversy, or
Yeah.
what was it about?
Kyle made a joke when the attempted assassination of Trump happened, where
Oh.
he basically said something along the lines of, too bad the dude missed. Like, he wanted Trump to get shot. And then, I guess a lot of Tenacious D's, I really don't know much about this, so I'm, like, paraphrasing just from what I generally heard.
Also,
I
chat,
guess-
yes, generally political discussions aren't allowed, but we don't really have a horse in this race, so...
Yeah,
We're gonna
I
talk about
don't
it
have a
anyways.
backing on either of this, so. Anyways, I guess Black was not chill with that. Like, he was kind of like,
Isn't...
you took it
Yeah,
too
but
far.
isn't... Well, yeah. That is definitely too far, but isn't he usually on the left? Isn't he kind of, Democrat?
Yeah. So he basically, because he fired Kyle from the band because of that joke, that made the people that are like left leaning not love Black for doing that. And then
Like, kind of eat their own?
yeah, but then Jack also has said things that are kind of more left leaning views as well, and that made the people more on the right leaning not like him. So he kind of just made everyone dislike him.
See, man, that's why if you're a celebrity, the best thing to do is just to not be a political commentator.
Yeah.
It just is. That's
Kinda
why I
just
try
piss
not to talk a
everyone
lot of
off.
politics on stream. I mean, if you watch
Yeah.
enough of my stream, you obviously know my views, okay? But like, I don't try to actively talk about it or anything. I want to keep politics largely out of everything. But
Yeah, I've kind of just adopted that at life in general at this point. It's like life is a lot better when you just don't worry about politics as much.
yeah, my struggle with that is like there needs to be somebody worrying about politics, or the people that worry about politics that believe things you don't will just take control. You know what I mean? You just kind of have to. You can't fully ignore it and put your head in the sand.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the time I feel like it doesn't matter what I think.
Yeah, right,
Just
but that's
my
kind of
one
like
voice
what
isn't gonna
they, well, they being like just others generally just like prey on, and that's what they bank
Yeah.
on.
It's just stressing me out too much. I'm just.
What is it
I'm
saying?
not
Like
worried about
democracy
politics.
dies in silence?
That's a good saying.
I don't remember where that came from. There's zero chance I made that up. I know it exists. I'm not that smart. Chat, somebody look that up. Who said that? Watch it be some like cartoon character. It's like Superman or something. Yoda. Just kidding.
Dude, Superman has some of the best quotes. Like.
It's true. Or there's another one. It's like kind of similar. It's like, but I don't remember how it starts. It ends with like when good people do nothing, right? I don't remember that
That
one.
sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah. Chad, come on, please. I know some of you were there. Alright, I can Google it after this. Speaking of Google, dude, have you ever used the website? I don't even know if it's still around, actually, but it's called Gizoogle.
No.
It's like normal Google, but it'll translate the web page into like gangster speak. It's so funny.
That's hilarious.
I don't know if it's still around. It was like in high school, but it was the best thing, man. Gizoogle. How many more milestones do we have? We might just use 6 stars to get the rest of them. Let me see where this comes from, because I want to know now.
I also sometimes I feel like I have this like thought of like there are other people smarter than me that can handle this. Like I'm not needed for this
Okay.
job or conversation, you know?
Here's a breakdown. Where did it come from, though? Tell me where it came from. Where did the phrase "Mockery dies in silence" come from? It's from the Washington Post.
Nice.
It was popularized by journalist Bob Woodward and officially adopted by the Washington Post as its slogan. Which is good, man. It does tilt me a little bit when people refer to the United States as a democracy, because technically it's not, but that's okay. It's close enough.
Close enough. That's always confused me because we're a democratic republic, right?
Yeah.
That's what we are officially.
Yep. I think there might even
so
be
it's
like
like-
another term lumped in there somewhere, but yes.
So we
That's the
have
one I've
the
heard the
Democrats
most.
that are the Democratic part, and the Republicans, which are the Republic part. Like
No,
it's like we've taken
it's
what we are and split it into two groups. I don't know.
it's well, it's I think the Democrat comes from the fact like voting, like democracy and stuff, and like people's choice, and then Republic just means like group of people. So it's like the choice of a group of people, I think.
Right. And one party decided to represent the choice, and the other
Yeah.
decided to represent the people. I don't know.
Dang,
Which is
Spidey,
like-
dude, just casually needing another billion damage. That's so nonchalant,
billion?
dude.
What?
Yeah, for some thing in Borderlands, an achievement.
Oh, I see.
Tim, did you see my July 4th opening yesterday? I opened a premium
No.
crystal.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you were there. That's right. Oh, so good.
I got it right. You owe me mod.
You didn't get it right though.
I did. I promise.
Seems
You
legit.
don't need to go back and check. You can just take my word for it.
Yep, you definitely didn't say Deadpool X Force, so
I think I did. I'm gonna have to stick with that.
okay. Well, I believe you. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll get mod eventually, man. Maybe. I don't know. You really have to butter me up, you know.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, BS! I didn't dodge that. This game is a liar. Freaking liars. Liar McLiars. I give up. I beat Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Actually, 2 billion? Dude, that sounds awful. Is that as awful as that sounds, Spidey? Oh, actually, you know what? Let's go practice against this feller. Or I just want to see if Nefaria works like I think he'd work. Fight or flight. Okay, he's gonna be unstoppable. Okay, I think that's it, right? It's just normal, but he gets unstoppable once in a while. Okay. Well, my best wishes, or I hope the best for you, my dude. I can't promise that, man. You know I can't promise that. Temptation is definitely there, though. Nah, I think this fight will take like 8 years, actually, though. Whoa. Oh.
Yo, you set up
I'm
a
so
top
cooked.
fans thing?
A what?
On your chat?
No, that's like a new thing, man.
Oh, I was like, yeah, I was like, this wasn't here, so surely you must have set this up. Like,
No, I really have no idea what that is.
kind of neat.
Okay, so that doesn't work like I was hoping. That's unfortunate. I think we're just gonna have to use Silk with this bear. Or, well, I mean, we can still bring Nefaria, though, right? Oh, because of Hurt Locker. I'm an idiot. I forgot Hurt Locker was a thing. That's where I was dying from.
Gotta love Hurt Locker.
What happens when I, like, come back to this, like, 5 hours later? I mean, even then, though, Nefaria isn't doing, like, a lot of damage at all. I don't know. I'll practice more tomorrow, I think. Methinks.
Man,
Yeah,
Sauron's
Spidey, that's
special
kinda
one
what I'm
is
thinking.
so difficult.
Just get good, Timothy.
Yeah. I hate champs like that where their special 1 is hard to dodge and their special 2 is easy, and so I try to not leave them in the like middle area between special 1 and 2. But then they just keep throwing it like in the like I have a brief moment where I'm like, okay, I've pushed them straight from less than 1 to 1.5 bars of power, and then they get a brief moment where they can throw it, and I just need to parry him one more time so I can hit him enough to get him to a special 2, and they throw the SP1 every time they can, you know, when I give them a chance to.
Yeah.
And they just keep spamming it. That's so annoying. Where I'm like, why are you not holding on to it at all?
Because it knows.
It knows. I know. I swear. It knows the champ. to know when they
They're
pulling
knowers,
Spammy
man.
SG1.
I don't know, best piece of advice is just learn to dex the special one. I don't know what else to tell you. There's not really a trick to it. I usually will, like... I don't know, you can kind of dash back and avoid everything up until the beam, so you pretty much just need timing on that.
Is the beam able to be dodged fully?
Oh yeah. Yep. Just pretend you're dexing the Iron Patriot special one.
Can't remember how that goes.
You kind of have to wait until you're almost like in the beam, and then you dex. It's just like dexing the
It feels like I
infamous
tried to do
Iron
it a
Man special
little
one as well.
late, and I just get hit by the beginning of the beam, and then I try to do it just like a tiny bit earlier than that, and I dodge the first part, and then it clips me right at the end. It's like there's no timing to get it like fully. I swear.
It's definitely there, man. I don't know if there's a trick to it or all, but other than just like repetition.
I always love your advice of just do it.
Well, I mean, in that case, it's not like Korg Special 1 where you just dex when his foot hits the ground. Like, you just kind of do it. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it.
Well, that tip didn't help at all either. I still cannot do Core Special 1.
Oh, okay. Well, then yeah, you're cooked. That's just Dex issue. I don't know.
Yeah, it'll just take time. I just have to practice. I mean, I also, like, I only just started playing the game a month ago again, and the last time I
I think
played...
it's like 2 months at this point, man. Or like a month and a
I
half.
don't know. Month and a half, something like that. Anyways, but Sauron wasn't in the game, like, the last time I played, you know? So it's like...
The
I
Dino
really have
Dragon
only done a
Man.
handful of fights with...
The Dino Man.
There's a lot of champs, actually, that I've only done their decks, like, a handful of times, honestly. Like, not much at all.
I mean, you can always block
I
it.
am just really new.
As long as he's not in his like unblockable ready phase. If you can like keep him from getting prowess, he'll never go unblockable.
Yeah. I don't know.
Just use Nimrod, bro. He absolutely
Unblockable isn't a problem.
shreds.
I just need
Sauron.
to dodge his special is all it is. The special 2 is easy, it's just...
Dude, I don't think we're gonna hit the Crisp High 5 tonight, guys. We might need to like viewbot really quick, get ourselves up to 69 views.
Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Just kidding. Dude, if we're viewbotting, we're
You
going
gotta-
to 696.
You
Stop what?
cannot make getting to 69 views your, like, whole, like, shtick, you know?
Why?
you,
Why not?
You can't do that.
Sure I can. Watch me.
No.
I mean, it won't be when I'm like getting that in like 2 seconds.
Yeah,
It's a good goal to have. It's a good number. It's pretty high. Stretching myself, you know, up above what I usually get.
You don't normally get the 69?
Well, I don't know. I mean, more often than not I do now, but... Okay, how many revives do we have? I can probably farm like 10 more tomorrow. Oh, we've got 61 tier 1 revives. When does everything expire?
Also, I hate how the game has, like, you know
5
how
days?
there's of the field, like, for the entire arena, and then there's, like, the maximum amount of space that you can create from the champ at any given point, and it's not the entire length of the arena.
Uh-huh.
Scorpion's special 1, where he does the spinny attack towards you,
Yeah.
it covers the whole thing. So, like, you can create the maximum amount of space as you possibly can from him, and then he does the spin attack, and he catches all the way up to you. It's like,
Yep. Yeah, you
there's no
gotta...
getting away from it.
That one is dexable. It's just the timing is tricky. I usually end up blocking it. You have to, like... You don't just keep like, dashing back. You have to wait until he's actually about to hit you, and then you dex there. You can't just full dashback cheese, but yeah, it does like screen carry the entire way.
It's crazy, and it's like you can't get enough space from it, and then there's so many hits rapidly that you
I
can't
got so
just like
many things
perfectly
about to
dodge the one
expire.
hit. I don't know. It feels borderline impossible.
I don't think it's impossible. It's just tricky. Let me go see if I can hit, because like I don't. That's not really one I dex regularly either. Going with gentle.
And then this is another case of champion who the special 2 is easier to dodge, but then they'll just spam the special 1 as soon as they get it because they know it's harder.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the 4th to last quest down. I only have the 3 more
Oh,
to go.
I took one blocked hit, and dexed the rest.
I'm at 86% explored for Act 8 in total now.
There we go, I got it.
What is the name of this boss again?
There we go, I got the full dex.
Oh, that's right, Citalis. That's what the name of this
Yes! Spider lady. Spider trap lady.
Spider Trap Lady.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, I've got the quest 5 of chapter 2, which is just a regular, like, trio of bosses,
The audio
you know?
maybe messed up slightly? Hmm.
And then, yeah, I've just got Citalis
Um,
and Bahamut.
Spidey, you want to try refreshing the stream real quick and just see if that might be it? I don't know how to fix audio issues from my end, to be honest. For the game audio? I don't know. I would just try refreshing the stream first. YouTube doesn't tell me anything. Anything is like.
I'm gonna go get a drink real quick. I'll be back.
Okay, boy. I mean, we're like probably nearing the end of the stream tonight, anyways. So if it's not too like driving you insane, then we're good. Man, I hate that I just want to open crystals so badly that this is actually like tempting me. Ridiculous. Maybe this one will rank up Bastion. No, oh my gosh, we got back over 12k. Never mind. The fight sounds are base boosted? What? Huh. Let me see if I can like figure that out. Sorry, I don't know if you're hearing me listening to myself, but if you are, I'm sorry. Let's see. I'm trying to listen to it right now. Base boosted, huh? Oh yeah, that sounds bad. Hold on, let me see if... Yeah, why does it sound that way? What the heck? Okay, well, in the meantime, we're just gonna, like, turn the game audio off? No, I can definitely hear that when I... Okay, it doesn't give that static when I have the sound completely off. What about the music? Yeah, so the music is jank. I bet the hits are bad too. It might just be the like audio input in OBS. don't. If so, like I don't know how to fix that. Is there like a refresh button I can do? Oh, stinking streaming issues. What about now? Nope, still sounds like crap. I'm just gonna mute it. I don't know what else to do. You're just gonna have to listen to me absolutely like rant and be annoying. And then I guess we'll just end the stream soonish so that yeah, I don't know. Because it'd be kind of boring without any sort of sound, I feel like. Dang, that's kind of a bummer. That's weird, man. Someone must have hacked into my computer. It's probably Tim, actually. I bet he didn't even go to the bathroom or whatever. He's hacking the mainframe right now. Oh, wait. Do I still have the music on? I do. Hold on. Let me fix that. Oh, wait. No, I don't. Never mind. I have it turned off to the stream. Well, dude, that's actually a big bummer. Shoot, man. I can, like, okay, here's what we can do. I can just, like, sing the battle music, or I can mouth all of the, like, sound effects. What would you prefer? Oh, now YouTube is giving me, like, a... hey, your audio might be janky notification. Sing the fight music? Okay. Ugh, dude, unfortunately there's no like ha 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 ha, any like that. It's all just like what like trumpet, I think. Dun dun. I can't. Hold on, I need to turn it up so I can actually like hear it. Dun dun. I can't, dude. It's too difficult. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dude, okay. I'm now realizing I've never paid as much attention to the music as I thought I did. Dun 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 dun. Hey, I can do the end. I can do the end. It's the like mid-fight music that gets me. Dun 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 dun. Dude, this is actually kind of sick. I've never listened this hard to the music. I always have it turned down a lot so I can hear the actual like hits and like time dexes and stuff like that. Dun 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 dun. I could try and do like a mouth trumpet, like. I can't. Yeah, I think it's chalked like mid fight, but like that the like post victory screen I can definitely do. This is the kind of content you come here for. Dun 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 dun. We'll do the mouth trumpet on the next one, assuming I win. Come on. Come on, I Oh, hey, hey, what's up? So I'm apparently having like in-game audio issues, so I'm just like singing the music right now.
Your mic is cutting out from.
Yeah, I mean it should be because I'm making noises that no way OBS likes. I'm sure it's filtering out quite a bit. That's okay. We're about to end the stream anyway because audio issues, and I don't know how to fix audio problems. I'm not a big streamer guy who knows all the things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, man. You know what I should do? I should like record the entire MCOC soundtrack.
Heck yeah.
And if I get a new subscriber midstream, it just plays. Or like it plays the victory sound.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're going for. Yeah. I got Cheetos and apple juice.
Nice. Dinner of Champions, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, well I think I'm gonna wrap the stream then, Spidey. I'm sorry, dude. I will be live tomorrow though, as you well know. Hopefully I can get some good practice in on Epoch, you know what I mean, brother? Hopefully it's not too miserable tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it off stream, you know, just to deprive you guys of the viewing experience. I'd probably loot, like, oh man, I'd probably keep most of my revives if I'm being honest. At least on Ares. Oh well. I'll see you, man. I hope you have a good one and good day tomorrow, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. If not, no worries. But adios.